So hello. So we're just going to start by doing some just necessary stretches really. Now you can sit however you want to. I always tend to gravitate towards a cross-legged position, but if you're not good in that position, what I will ask is that if you are sat cross-legged, it's not like this. Try and lift yourself up and sit on your back sit bones, and if you want to put your hands on your knees then you can. Just a way of getting your back straight. We're going to move in and out of this posture, but you've also got to be comfortable on yourself, so if you want to sit on anything then please do. So the first thing, I'm going to stay side on with you, so the first thing we're going to do is you're going to take your hands to the tips of your knees, lean back on your sit bones and pull your chest through. So you're pulling your shoulders back and you're pulling your chest through. And then what you're going to do is you're going to lean back a little bit, holding on to your knees. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, we're going to round and tuck and curl. So really pull yourself into that position I've just told you not to sit in. So just really stretching through the upper middle back. And as you breathe in, hands to the tips of your knees, roll your shoulders back, almost squeeze your shoulder blades together. And as you breathe out, take it forward. And breathe in. And breathe out, take it forward. And then coming to centre. Do now is take your right hand out to the right, reach up with your left arm. So really reach up first. So reach up as if you're grabbing something and then take it over. Inhale, reach up. Take your left hand down, reach up with your right hand and then take it over. Breathe in, reach up, and then take it down. So now you're going to bring your hands behind you and you're going to put your knees into two right angles. So by that I mean you're going to take your one leg, your front leg, whatever that is, maybe it's your right leg, and then you're going to place your left knee on the inside of your sole here. And then you're going to lean back into your hands and we're just going to take your legs from left to right. So if you are guilty of having a tight back, this is possibly one of the nicest things that you're going to do today. It's a really good one for loosening out that lower back. And just taking it side to side and trying not to force anything. With every single stretch, everybody gets into a stretch and they're like, oh yeah, that's really good, I'm going to push that a little bit harder. And actually the best way to stretch is to really relax into that stretch. I'm going to go through that a little bit more now. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring yourself to centre and we're going to go to tabletop position to start. So often in yoga I'll tell you to breathe in and breathe out, and obviously that's wonderful for your endocrine system to help calm yourself down, taking your left leg back and just pushing your heel backwards towards the wall behind you. But actually the reason that I ask you to relax and breathe out is actually to help you to breathe out any tension. So a lot of the time we create a lot of tension. So on this leg I'm going to ask you to bring your attention to your thigh. Are you holding any tension there? Can you relax it? Now your hamstring. Are you holding any tension there? Can you relax it? And now your calf. Are you holding any tension there? Can you feel a stretch? Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, push your calf back a little bit more. And that might be a millimetre. And now, interestingly, I'd like you to bring your awareness to your shoulders. Are you holding any tension there? And can you relax it? Taking your foot off the floor now, so we're going to hover that left leg, Bring it to a right angle. And now we're going to draw a big circle with that knee. So you bring the knee down, out, and up. Breathe out as it comes down, in as it goes up, up, and down. And again, out, up, and down. And we're going to swap that round. So taking it up, out, and down. Up, out, and down. One more like that. Up, out, and down. Now, before you put that foot back on the floor, we're going to do a little party trick here. So you're going to keep that toe tucked, so the right toe's tucked. Lift your right knee and push up into a sort of, it's called Ekapada Adho Mukha Svanasana, which is three-legged down dog. So just, if you feel that, what we've done is we've actually taken the stretch into the right leg now. And then taking your left leg next to your right, rock forward, lower your knees down, bring your knees as wide as you can, toes together, and push back. And that will take it into your child's pose, Vilasana. And now with your hands, I want you to just come to the fingertips of your hands and walk your fingertips a little bit further forward, and then you'll find a nice stretch down the underarm. And then I want you to imagine that you're pushing your hips towards your heels. Relax your head. And now I want you to imagine that you're pushing your heart towards the floor. Take a deep breath in. And relax your shoulders. Deep breath in. Are you holding any tension in your lower back? And just take this moment to release that. Breathe out. Breathe in. Are you holding any stress in your forehead today? Breathe out. Planting your hands, gently come back to that tabletop position. And we're going to go to the other side now. So onto your right leg, or your left leg if I've said the wrong word. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take that right leg back and just push that heel back. And so with every single breath today, I'm going to give you a different body part to focus on relaxing. Breathe in. Bring awareness to your forearms. Are they relaxed? Breathe out. Can you relax them a bit more? Breathe into your shoulders. Are they tense? Breathe out, let them go. Breathe into your calf muscle. And as you breathe out, can you stretch it back a little deeper? Lifting that right foot off the floor now, bending into your knee. And we're just going to start to draw those hip circles. So it comes down, it goes out, it goes up. And when you do this, try not to arc your back. It goes out, it goes up, it goes down, it goes out, it goes up, it comes down, and now we'll swap that side over. So it goes up, it comes out, it comes down. And you might find one that's a little bit harder than the other. That's okay. Comes out, it goes down. Lovely. So again, keeping that foot in a hover, tucking your back toes, lift your left knee, send that right leg up. So just bring the awareness to the opposite leg. You might find you've got some imbalances there, but that's okay. Then the right foot meets the left. Just take it into your downward facing dog now. And we're going to take it for a walk, so just pedaling each foot. Spend a little time, maybe 2 breaths on each leg. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, swap legs. Breathe out. Come to center, both legs are straight. Rock your weight forwards, lower your knees down, get them wide again. Bring your toes to touch and push your hips back. So coming back into that Balasana again. The thing is, a lot of the time when you're doing your stretching, you might already have done loads of exercise. And the last thing you really want to be doing is what feels like more. So this is it's an opportunity just to wind down. You have these things in your body called Golgi tendonions, lifting up to tabletop pose. And Golgi tendonions, they tell you when you're in danger. So this is your opportunity. So we're just going to rock from side to side now on your hands. So just starting to sort of ease out into your lower arms, into your shoulders. So this is your opportunity to tell these Golgi tendonions that your body's safe and maybe it can relax a little bit more. Coming to center, reaching your right arm up to the sky. Inhale. And as you exhale, thread the needle, taking that right shoulder down to the floor. And then you can reach that left arm up overhead if you want to. You might just choose to have it somewhere else today. But just feeling into that stretch in the back of your shoulder and just enjoying that. No need to force it. And where are you feeling that today? Can you really bring your attention to that area and just try and breathe it out? Left hand comes under shoulder, reaching your right arm up to the sky. Inhale. And as you exhale, gently place it down. Taking the left arm up to the sky, reach, and then take it under, bringing that left shoulder down to the floor. And then again, you can reach your right arm over your head and just increase that stretch there. Or you might just decide just to keep it under your shoulder, wherever you might like. But just feel for where you're holding tension. It may not be where you think it is. Perhaps it's in your lower back. Perhaps it's in your forehead. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, let it go. Breathing in. Breathe out, let it go. Right hand comes under shoulder, reaching that left arm up to the sky. Breathe in. And then taking it down to the floor. So again, step forward this time with your left leg. So just bringing your left foot to the front of the mat in line with your fingers. And coming up to upright. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to set ourselves at 2 right angles. So just have a feel for how that feels first. And then what I want you to do is, without leaning forward, I want you to bring your hips forwards. So there we go. So you can have your hands wherever you want. They can be on your hips, they can be up at the sky. We've done a lot of arm work. I'm choosing to keep them at heart center today. So breathe in. And then come out a little bit. And then breathe in here. And exhale, taking your hips forwards. So the temptation is to come forwards with it. But what we want to do is stretch into that hip flexor there. So really pushing your hips forwards rather than your upper body. And then as we come out this time, you're going to gently bring your fingertips down to the floor and rock back onto that front heel. And this is where we start to use the stretch in a movement sequence. So bending into your front knee, stretching into your hamstring, your hip flexor, and then straightening, gently pulling back, hands come to the floor. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, come back. Inhale, walk your fingertips forwards this time. And then we're going to take that right arm up. Hand comes down to the floor. Step back. And we're going to swap sides. So coming to your right foot this time. So first off, set your center. So make sure that your feet are nice and planted. And then gently come up to upright. So we start in that right angle position. And this stops us from really pushing our hips forward, our chest forward. When you're comfortable, we're going to gently take it in to that hip flexor stretch, so keeping your body upright. And then come out, inhale, and as you exhale, come forwards. Inhale, come out, and exhale, come forwards. Inhale, back up, and this is where we're going to bring our fingertips to the floor and gently pull your hips back. And your knee might be still bent here, it really doesn't matter, as long as you're feeling it in the back of your leg. Bending into your front knee, lunging forward, feeling that, gently pulling it back, stretching that. Two more like that, come forwards. And gently bring it back. Inhale, come forwards, fingertips to the floor, and reaching up. Just feeling down the side of that leg there. Lovely. Taking your hand down to the floor, step back. I'm just going to come to sit on your bottom for me. So this time, I've come to face you. We're going to have our legs out straight in front of us. I'm going to take your right knee and you're going to pull it up and really step it in as much as you can. And then we're going to take that foot and step it over your left leg, right? And then with your left arm, hook that leg and hold it tight. And this could be enough for you. You might just be thinking, oh yeah, that's nice. And if that's good, stay here, breathe it out. You can always go to the next if you feel that's necessary. Or taking your right hand behind you, sit yourself up like a kickstand and then turn. And don't be afraid to move any flesh out the way that might be restricting your turn. That's everybody has to do that. And then looking over your shoulder if that feels good for you, but really feeling where that feels tense to you. It might be in your lower back, it might be your hip flexor, it might be somewhere else. Breathe in. And as you exhale, just twist a little deeper. And then undo it. So bring both of your hands to your left body and just lean over a little. Inhale, lift up, hands come behind you. Right leg meets the left. Pull the left knee in. Step it over. Give it a squeeze. Hooking that leg again with your right arm. And that could be good enough. That's fine. Or you might need a little bit more, and you twist round. Coming back to center, come to the opposite side of your body and just bow over. Inhale, lift up. And just to finish, I want you to bring the soles of your feet together, but take them quite far away from your body. So not like we did to start, so just quite far away, so you're making like a diamond shape with your legs. Take a deep breath in, lift your heart up, and in the wall between our heart and our heads, our heart will always win. So as we fall forwards, pull your heart through, and just grab where you can. Maintaining a nice straight back, and just feeling into that lower back. No stressing or straining, just releasing. Inhale, lift up. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. To get out of this, please use your knees, put your knees together, and have a lovely rest of your evening.